Good afternoon, graduates, faculty, family, and friends.
Today we celebrate the culmination of years of hard work and dedication.
A moment to reflect on our incredible journey at SNHU and look ahead to the bright future that awaits us.
You have learned, you have grown, you have made a difference in your life by pursuing your education.
Give yourself credit for this amazing accomplishment.
This journey has tested me in so many ways.
We had to balance our roles as students, as parents, as caregivers, as workers.
Through the late nights, mental breakdowns, and what we thought was impossible at times,
has led us to this incredible achievement.
SNHU gave me the tools to think critically, engage deeply with the world, and believe in my own potential.
Taught me resilience, adaptability, and the power of asking what if.
I'm forever grateful for their support and guidance in helping me pursue my passion.
When you face challenges, and there will be challenges, remember this moment.
We've already proven we don't quit.
What matters is that you keep moving forward and you keep getting up.
That with hard work and steady progress, any goal can be accomplished.
Take a moment to appreciate how far you've come. Celebrate every win, even the small ones.
You made it here. You made it this far. That's something to be proud of.
Keep growing, keep learning, and never underestimate what you're capable of.
While receiving your diploma is an outstanding accomplishment and significant milestone, it's not the end of your journey.
This is just the beginning. Let us be curious, resilient, and willing to step out of our comfort zone.
All you need to do is take the knowledge you've gained, add in your individuality, and go out and share that with the world.
Step into what's next with courage. You're in control of what happens next.
Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it.
Ryerson, esteemed trustees, distinguished guests, colleagues, family and friends of the graduates. I am honored to present to you the faculty and students of the School of Arts, Sciences, and Education at Southern New Hampshire University. They are led into the arena today by mathematics instructor Kathy Willis. The School of Arts, Sciences, and Education includes a diverse array of academic programs led by award-winning faculty who are world-renowned experts in their fields, who push our students to find and break through their limits. Under their tutelage and mentoring, our graduates completed challenging schedules of coursework, learning how to be better writers, chemists, game programmers, teachers and biologists, sociologists, graphic designers, art historians, and more. More importantly, however, they have learned how to ask challenging questions, how to respond to answers that make them uncomfortable, and to challenge authority when it is unjust, uninformed, or arbitrary. Our graduates represent the most recent generation of critical thinkers in a long line of liberal arts graduates, but they face unprecedented challenges. Wars of territorial conquest, social media and AI create incredibly dangerous threats, even as they offer opportunities to make our world better. These graduates are walking into increasingly dangerous weather in both literal and metaphorical senses, but we send them out confidently, knowing that they carry the legacy of generations of liberal arts education with modern tools, perspectives, skills, and sensibilities, and a profound, unwavering sense of right and wrong. This class was the first welcome back on campus in the fall of 21, amidst COVID protocols and lingering uncertainty in a post-pandemic world. They have been instrumental in rebuilding a college community. We have surely learned as much from them as they have offered in return. We thank, too, the faculty and staff of our school whose commitment, expertise, and selflessness have shaped our graduates. They bankrupt themselves in giving to our students, but the return on that investment is infinite. For their service, the many ways large and small that they have nurtured and challenged our graduates, we are deeply in their debt. Graduates, this country, our world needs you. You face monumental, potentially existential challenges that will define your generation. We believe you will overcome them, and we hope that you will draw on the lessons you have learned with us in these last 4 years. We wish you every success, and our heartfelt congratulations.
Hello, my name is Dr. Diego Nochetti, Dean of the School of Business. It is my pleasure to introduce the faculty and the newest graduates of Southern New Hampshire University's School of Business programs. Led into the arena today by Dr. Doug Blaise, Professor of Sports Management. The students graduating today have demonstrated tremendous dedication and resilience. They have faced challenges head-on, supported one another, and actively engaged in a wide range of experiential learning opportunities, from community projects and national competitions to internships and client-based business projects. Through these experiences, they have developed vital skills: analytical thinking, creativity, leadership, communication, and an entrepreneurial mindset. Each graduate, in their own way, has shown they are ready to launch successful careers, but more importantly, to lead with purpose. In a world where uncertainty is constant and core values are often tested, our students live here with more than technical skills. They carry with them a sense of responsibility to use business as a force for good, to drive change with integrity, and to contribute to a more just, sustainable, and resilient world. These accomplishments, of course, are never achieved alone. Behind every student is a network of support: family, friends, and our faculty. One of our students put it beautifully: the best thing about the professors in the School of Business here at SNHU is they strive to do more than just teach. They strive to relate to us students, build personal relationships, and really foster them. I always get the feeling that they really want success for us students, and that is a great feeling. That quote captures the heart of what we do. Our faculty don't just impart knowledge, they empower. They prepare our students for the complexities of the workplace, nurture resilience, and inspire them to lead and innovate. Among our outstanding faculty, I also want to take a moment to recognize 3 individuals who are retiring this year: Dr. Charlotte Broden, Dr. Mark Hickox, and Dr. Gary Tripp. Each of them has made lasting contributions to our students and to the School of Business, and their legacy will continue to shape the lives and careers of countless graduates. I am incredibly proud to work alongside such a dedicated faculty, and just as proud of our students, whose accomplishments today represent both the culmination of hard work and the beginning of exciting journeys. Please join me again in welcoming the newest graduates of SNHU's business programs.
Good morning. My name is Dr. Kyle Viator, Dean of the School of Engineering, Technology, and Aeronautics. It is an honor to welcome you all here and to present the seniors processing into the arena this morning. President Ryerson, Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, family, friends, faculty, and colleagues, please join me in welcoming the newest graduates of Southern New Hampshire University's School of Engineering, Technology, and Aeronautics. Faculty and graduates are being led by Dr. Bancroft, Professor of Computer Science. Our graduates have solved real-life problems in our laboratories and design hubs as CETA's faculty and staff have guided them through a rigorous, hands-on curriculum. These graduates have the essential skills necessary to succeed in their careers, such as critical and innovative thinking, viewing problems as chances for discovery, and working collaboratively with team members to solve complex problems. They've acquired the knowledge, professional dispositions, and competencies they need to succeed in their careers. They've been trained to research, invent, analyze, build, and secure products and services, and they do this with the ability to engage professionally and with the integrity to serve the broader community. Many of our graduates have managed to successfully complete their studies while supporting a family, working full-time, serving in the military, or juggling other life challenges. During this process, they have not only achieved competence in their chosen majors, but they have also developed or enhanced the ingenuity, grit, and adaptability that will help them to be successful in their careers and professional lives. We congratulate our graduates, and we also thank the many faculty, advisors, and staff who have contributed to the success of these learners. Your work will have lifelong positive impact on the lives of these graduates. Congratulations to the newest graduates of SNHU's CETA programs.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Dr. Jennifer Batchelor, University Provost at SNHU. It is my great pleasure to welcome all of the families, friends, faculty, staff, and of course our graduates who are with us today or watching via live stream. We are thrilled to be celebrating the SNHU class of 2025. I would like to now ask everyone, if you are able, to please rise for our national anthem, sung this morning by one of our graduates, Peter Kane, and members of our American Sign Language class, graduates Olivia DeAngelis, Grace DeRallo, Jude Mohammed, and current student Jason Reed Moran.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you all. That was wonderful. This year we have graduates representing, please be seated. This year we have graduates representing all 50 states and U.S. territories, 47 countries, and a wide range of cultural and faith traditions. This ceremony takes place on the ancestral lands of Abenaki Nation in a city built on the backs of immigrants and working people. Let us take a moment of silence, and whether in prayer or simple contemplation, remember that our success has its roots with those who came before us, including loved ones no longer with us. Let them all be present with you in your heart. Thank you. Now, to get us started, I would like to introduce the platform party. I will ask you to stand up if you are able as I announce you by group or name and remain standing during the introductions. Leading the procession was our mace bearer, our 2024 Excellence in Teaching Award winner, Dr. Kishore Pochpali. The Chairman of Board of Trustees, Winnie Lerner. Representatives from the academic and executive leadership teams of the university, and our alumni speaker and student speaker. Thank you. Please be seated. I also want to take a moment to acknowledge our longtime closed caption provider, Deborah Knapp, and our sign language interpreters, Heather Geiser and Kristen Chenoweth-Curdy. Finally, it's my pleasure to introduce the president of Southern New Hampshire University, Lisa Ryerson.
Thank you, Provost Batchelor. Isn't it a glorious morning as we celebrate the SNHU class of 2025? As Jennifer shared, I'm Lisa Marsh Ryerson, and I am so honored to be here with you today and to serve as the president of Southern New Hampshire University. Today, we gather in celebration of our graduates, celebrating your hard work, your resilience, your growth, and your incredible success. For each of you, this day represents the culmination of efforts, dedication, purpose, and passion, and we are enormously proud of you. As Dean Cole shared, the SNHU class of 2025, in fact, holds a very special place in our community and in our hearts, because you were the first class to return to our campus in the fall of 2021, navigating a range of COVID protocols and also navigating the uncertainty of what a post-pandemic world might look like. During that time, your resilience and your dedication have been vital in helping us rebuild our community, and I've witnessed that firsthand as I've applauded your success in the classroom, on the playing field, and as leaders participating in a wide range of important activities across our campus community. I want you to know as you graduate today that the strength of Southern New Hampshire University has in fact always come from you, our students, now our graduates. This weekend, we will celebrate more than 5,000 SNHU graduates. We have with us this morning and throughout the weekend graduates who joined us straight from high school, those who continued on to their master's degrees after completing their undergraduate degrees with us here at SNHU, ROTC cadets in training, military veterans, professionals earning their graduate degrees and their doctorate degrees while juggling jobs and families and many other obligations. We have graduates who are first generation, graduates like me, and graduates who will be the very first in their families to earn a college degree. And we are joined by graduates who have faced the challenges of illness and loss, who have faced the full range of hurdles that life, in fact, can put before any of us. And as I stand here today, looking at our graduates, I'm thinking about your individual journeys, your unique stories that led you here today. There are so many stories now woven in to the story of Southern New Hampshire University. And those stories will be woven across this entire weekend, so let me share just a couple. I want to talk with you about Jill and Liv. Jill and Liv are twin sisters who are graduating this morning. Jill and Liv opted to study through different modalities here at SNHU to meet their individual needs. Jill is a proud campus student who frequented campus events, and Jill, I believe you worked as the manager at our last chapter pub. Jill shared that her experience working at the pub transformed her entire SNHU journey, and it helped lay the future, the groundwork for what will be her career in the hospitality industry. Her sister Liv is a transfer student. Liv joined us for her final year of her program and loved having the option to study online. Liv, you are a photographer and an aspiring entrepreneur hoping to start your own business capturing life's special moments. Despite their separate, different methods of study, Jill and Liv found a shared sense of belonging within the SNHU community that allowed each of you to achieve, in your very own words, the best of both SNHU worlds. Congratulations, Jill and Liv. I want to tell you a little bit about Jennifer. Jennifer is a dedicated educator who has spent the last 8 years shaping future teachers while also pursuing her own academic goals. Jennifer began her journey at SNHU as a doctoral student and later transitioned into teaching as a faculty member. Throughout her time at SNHU, Jennifer created spaces for true connection and support for our learners, often inviting students to join her for her own study sessions, where encouragement flowed both ways. Jennifer credits the strong sense of community at SNHU for helping her stay focused and motivated. And today, Jennifer will cross the stage alongside her senior education students, and they will be there to cheer her on, celebrating the culmination of Jennifer's 10-year journey toward earning her doctorate. Congratulations, Jennifer. And finally, let me share a bit about our graduate, LaTroy. LaTroy played in Major League Baseball for 20 years. He spent the first 9 seasons of his Major League career pitching for the Minnesota Twins. where he now serves as a special assistant to baseball operations. For over 2 decades, LaTroy lived his dream on the field, but he knew that he had more to accomplish in his life. And so LaTroy completed much of his SNHU coursework while he was traveling with the team on the road, balancing his academics with travel and with the games, which of course take place across the nation. This weekend, LaTroy celebrates a hard-earned milestone, and we were thrilled to welcome him to campus, where he spent time with the SNHU baseball team, sharing his journey and offering wisdom about life on and off the field. Congratulations, LaTroy. Each of you has your own incredible and unique story to share, your own path. That path has led you to this moment this morning. You've overcome challenges, pushed through moments of doubt. You've discovered strengths that you never knew you had. You will all continue to inspire those around you, just as you have inspired me and the entire SNHU community. Speaking of inspiration, I know for sure that no one gets to this moment alone. I'd like to take a moment for all of us to recognize the people in our lives that have made this day possible. Graduates, please join me and take a moment to find your families, your friends in the stands. Give them a wave and a hearty thank you. They have been with you through the long nights, the challenging times, cheering you on for your triumphs. They've offered encouragement when you doubted yourself, cheered you on when you needed a boost, and they have been there for you through it all. And know, friends and family, that I celebrate you too. Thank you. Graduates, as you move forward from this day, know that our nation, indeed our world, is and will be stronger because of you. As we come together to celebrate this incredible milestone in your lives, never forget what makes SNHU graduates truly special. It's the perseverance, passion, and purpose that each of you brings to the world. Thank you. We are really fortunate that for each of our commencement ceremonies, a student speaker is chosen through a rigorous selection process led by a university committee. I am so pleased, I am thrilled to welcome to the podium this year's student speaker, Linh T Mai.
Good morning, President Ryerson, the Board of Trustees, faculties, esteemed guests, family, friends, and of course, my fellow graduates of the SNHU class of 2025. Before I begin, I'd like to take a moment to honor my family who are here with me today and those who are watching all the way from Vietnam. Con xin kính chào ông bà, các bác, ba mẹ, cô chú, anh chị em, các bạn đã đến dự lễ tốt nghiệp của con ngày hôm nay ạ. Class of 2025, it feels so good to stand before you today, especially because I finally get to see the top of everyone's head from here. As someone who's always the shortest in the room, I've spent my whole life looking up to others. Most of the time, out of necessity, of course, but more often, out of admiration. And the people I admire most tower over others, not in height either, but in character. My parents, with their strength and endless sacrifice, are the reason why I am standing here today. In 2013, my family left everything familiar in Vietnam so my mom could pursue her master's degree right here at SNHU. At the time, she was juggling jobs to support the family, raising 2 young kids, taking care of my dad in the hospital, all while shielding me and my sister from the stress so that we could be the carefree kids all children deserve to be. Through it all, she graduated among the top of her class here. 10 years later, I now stand in the very place she once stood, following her footsteps and carrying forward her lessons with me. My parents are the people I've always looked up to, and today as I look around the room, I see the same strength, perseverance, and inspiration in all of you. Because no matter how different our journeys have been, we've all faced challenges and probably had to sacrifice some sleep to get here. But despite our questionable sleep schedules, there's one thing I know we've all mastered: dreaming. Not the kind that happens when you actually do sleep, but the dreams we hold on to when we're awake. The kind that pushes you forward even when the path is unclear. And I believe we all dream of changing the world in some way. But the truth is, before we can change the world, we need to know what it truly looks like. To see the world's beauty in its entirety, we must accept its pain, its chaos, and its imperfections. Most importantly, we need to look within ourselves, because change doesn't start out there. It starts right here. If you want to see kindness, be kind. If you want justice, then stand for what's right. If you want a better future, then shape it with your own hands. The people you and I look up to the most didn't wait for the world to change. They changed themselves first. They saw the world for what it was, and then they imagined what it could be. And now, my fellow graduates, it's our turn. Soon, we'll walk across the stage ready to step into the world. But no matter where life takes us next, let's never stop looking up. Not just to those who inspire us, but to the possibilities ahead, to the challenges that will shape us, and to the dreams that will drive us. Class of 2025, the world is waiting, and the question is, what will you do? Congratulations and thank you. Con xin cảm ơn ạ.
I think I might need to use that stool as well, Lynn. Join me in thanking Lynn again for what was such a generous talk, inspirational. And Lynn, we are most fortunate at SNHU that indeed you tower among us. Thank you. It is now my great honor and pleasure to introduce and announce our faculty and staff awards. Each spring, we recognize an outstanding faculty member with our Excellence in Teaching Award. This award is nominated by our students and selected by a committee of academic leadership based on criteria that is outlined in your digital program. It is my privilege and pleasure to award the 2025 Excellence in Teaching Award to full-time faculty member Dr. Frank Catano. Please come to the stage. Frank, I want you to soak that up. Congratulations again. We also asked the student body to nominate someone at Southern New Hampshire University, someone who has made an impact during their time with you. Hundreds of staff from several departments were nominated, and a committee of academic and student experience leaders selected a winner to be recognized today. It is my great privilege and pleasure to present the 2025 Excellence in Student Support Award to Katie Dixon. Congratulations to Katie. At this time, I would like to recognize graduates from our ROTC program. And I had a chance to meet them as we processed in together this morning. I'd like to ask our cadets, Matthew Leno, Peter Kane, and Olivia Wilcox to please stand and be recognized. Matthew, Peter, and Olivia will be formally commissioned at a ceremony later this month. But let's take another moment to recognize them and their service to our country. Well, we are fortunate to be gathered together today in celebration. Sadly, we have lost some graduates over the course of this year. We are honored to have awarded them posthumous degrees, and I ask you to join me in keeping them and their families in our thoughts. Jeffrey Miles Thomas, Master of Science. Kimberly Williams, Bachelor of Arts. Kendall Augustus, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. Dominic Bartotto, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. Shane Boucher, Bachelor of Science. Karen Lee Richardson, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. Janelle Lynn Stagenga, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. And Innocent Inshimie, Associate in Science. May they rest in peace. At each ceremony, we recognize the hard work of our cohorts of doctoral candidates, and we have a lot to celebrate at this ceremony. They participated in a hooding ceremony with their dissertation chairs and family and friends last night. I now invite them to come forward to receive their diplomas, and I'd like to invite Provost Bachelor to help me confer the degrees.
President Ryerson, the candidates before you have successfully completed the course of studies prescribed by the faculty of Southern New Hampshire University and have fulfilled all requirements for their chosen curricula. I am pleased to present our newest Doctor of Philosophy of International Business graduates.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Southern New Hampshire University, and by the General Court of the State of New Hampshire, I hereby confer on you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of International Business with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto, Now, please join me in congratulating our newest doctors as Dr. Nochetti and Dr. Brodin assist me in awarding them their diplomas. Congratulations!
Our first doctorate, Murad Akiri. Dr. Jeffrey Xavier Allen. Dr. Jalea L. Jadidi. Dr. Rasan Abdullah Hassan. Dr. Yanni Carolis. Dr. Rita McGrath. And Dr. Elam Shahidi Sahili.
President Ryerson, the candidates before you have successfully completed the course of studies prescribed by the faculty of Southern New Hampshire University and have fulfilled all requirements for their chosen curricula. I am pleased to present our newest Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership graduates.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Southern New Hampshire University and by the General Court of the State of New Hampshire, I hereby confer on you the degree of Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. Now please join me in congratulating each of our newest doctors as Dr. Rogers calls them forward. Congratulations. Dr. Jennifer Winrow Karobis. Dr. Elizabeth Miller Conley. Dr. Antoinette A. DeSisto. Dr. Louis Esposito. Dr. Jane Forbes. Dr. Allison L.T. Hoffman. Dr. Jennifer Holman Horn. And now, Before we begin reading the names and inviting our graduates up for a photo, there is one last important legal piece that I need to do to make your graduation official. Provost Bachelor, can you please assist me in conferring the degrees?
Will the recipients of all master's degrees please rise if you are able? President Ryerson, the candidates standing before you have successfully completed the course of studies prescribed by the faculty of Southern New Hampshire University and have fulfilled all requirements for their chosen curricula.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Southern New Hampshire University and by the General Court of the State of New Hampshire, I hereby confer the degrees of International Master of Business Administration, Master of Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Science in Nursing, Master of Public Health, Master of Science, and STEM Master of Business Administration, with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto.
You may be seated. Will the recipients of all associate's and bachelor's degrees please rise if you are able? President Ryerson, the candidates standing before you have successfully completed the course of studies prescribed by the faculty of Southern New Hampshire University and have fulfilled all requirements for their chosen curricula.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Southern New Hampshire University and by the General Court of the State of New Hampshire, I hereby confer the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Associate in Arts, and Associate in Science, with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, and you may be seated. And now, our first graduate to be recognized will be our student speaker, Linh T Mai, cum laude. All right.
It's your time to shine. Here are some simple instructions for how name reading will work. Step 1. An aisle marshal will dismiss you by row. Leave your items at your chair, but be sure to take your name card with you. Step 2. Pause for a last-minute glam check by staff. They will ensure you look your best for the cameras. Step 3. Pose for your portrait. Step 4. Hand your name card to the name reader. They will confirm the pronunciation of your name. Step 5. Continue toward the front of the stage. Your name will be announced as you approach. Step 6. Receive your diploma cover and pose for a photo with university leadership. Step 7. Proceed down the center aisle and return to your seat. Congratulations! You did it!
Connor Paul Jensen.
Peter Vincent Kane IV, summa cum laude.
Jacob Cogswell.
Olivia Catherine Wilcox, summa cum laude.
Francis James DeMaro III, cum laude.
Matthew Darrell Leno, summa cum laude.
Shane Daniel McNamara.
Jude Mohammed. Grace Michelle Durallo, summa cum laude.
Austin Lee Trumpor.
Olivia Marie DeAngelis.
Bennett James Holaden, magna cum laude.
Liam George Bilodeau, cum laude.
John Carlos Colon Pagan, magna cum laude.
Sarah Brown.
Lindsay Ann Canfield.
Lane E. Walther.
Thomas Bruce Horn Jr.
Caitlin Elizabeth Haddon.
Andrew John Wilson.
Eugene Hunter Fournier, summa cum laude.
Ryan Hanks, magna cum laude.
Kayla Lynn Martinez, magna cum laude.
Erin Bethany Horrigan, cum laude.
Connor Paul Gagan, cum laude.
Julia Lynn Kelly.
Vanelise Laura.
Isabella May Blood, cum laude.
Araya Jane Pruill, summa cum laude.
Carolyn Nicole Zukowska, summa cum laude.
Karina Lynn Sizovitz, magna cum laude.
Emily Lorraine Salyards.
Virginia Nugent. Haley Marie Bro.
Angelina Gabrielle Rupel.
Amelia Miller.
Gabriela Ashley Jimenez.
Mark Hasler, summa cum laude.
Daniel Arcila.
Donald R. Nari III.
Jared James Romano, magna cum laude.
Andrew George Cronister.
Anthony Scaparrotti.
Zachary and Marcella.
Jackson Corey.
Daniel Patrick Foligno.
Zoe Teresa Lombardi.
Ken Zheng.
Mackenzie Enid Parker.
Thomas Christopher Burbank.
Caleb Peter Mahalik, cum laude.
Samuel Alexander Fisher, cum laude.
Amira Ihab Ziada.
Destiny Lewis, summa cum laude.
Angelina Alfonsilla Maki, magna cum laude.
Dakota Albert Cagnan.
Jarrett Bailey Bregler, summa cum laude.
Aniel Giovanni Rios, summa cum laude.
James Calvert Harvey, magna cum laude.
Cassidy So Rao Tomio, magna cum laude.
Natalie Carolina Ruiz.
Sydney Lee Pollard, cum laude.
Haley Marie Cantwell.
Ryan Peter Manhart, cum laude.
Aliana Tyler, summa cum laude.
Kelly M. Dougherty, cum laude.
Elise Camille Fasano, summa cum laude.
Michaela Michael.
Joshua H. Alberts.
Cove S. Boucher, cum laude.
Madison Jean Keating.
Aiden Christian Parzik, summa cum laude.
Brooke Diley, cum laude.
Nina Margaret Licori.
Delaney Page Dugan Kearns, magna cum laude.
Rachel Ann McLaughlin.
Michael Anthony Ritchie.
Sierra Marie Kimball, summa cum laude.
Jackson Robert Vino, magna cum laude.
Amanda Grace Devon, magna cum laude.
Morgan Ann Elizabeth Robinson, magna cum laude.
Nicholas Billow, summa cum laude.
Megan St. Clair McPherson, summa cum laude.
Madison Grace Chiarcha. Mackenzie Ann Wood, summa cum laude.
Kaylee Suzanne Lebos, magna cum laude.
Kaylee Ann Kelly, cum laude.
Kendall Catherine Dwyer.
Molly Mabel McGaffigan.
Chloe Jean Wright.
Emily Clara Lasky.
Cole Jacob Garboski, magna cum laude.
Julianne Stones.
Alexandra Bailey Foote, summa cum laude.
Kaylin Lorraine Stacy.
Ava Rose Maldonado, magna cum laude.
Justin Robert Butters, magna cum laude.
Ahana Premlaksh Padubidri.
Michael G. Pezzacrita.
Carrington Faith Lee.
Isabella Rose White, cum laude.
Nancy Marie Bento Souza, cum laude.
Matthew Craig Van Diepenbos.
Ethan Ferreira, summa cum laude.
Nicholas Charles Shepard, cum laude.
Casper Nico Quinn Brady.
Christopher Cassidy Boris.
Hannah Christine Lavoie, summa cum laude.
Bailey Fowler, magna cum laude.
Amanda Renee Grindrod, summa cum laude.
Vincent Payne Cloris, cum laude.
Patrick James Greeno.
Joshua Ryan Schumann.
Alexander Arthur Papanikolaou.
Bruna Flor Machado, cum laude.
Tariq Kristalica, summa cum laude.
Simon Casado.
Jalil Jeremiah Gonzalez.
Lily Anna Wenzel, summa cum laude.
Benjamin Urich Modarski.
Abigail Rose Boya, magna cum laude.
Fernando Teixeira Caridade.
Ella Marie Moscatelli.
Isaac Pepin.
Molly Grace Ganya.
Tristan Paul Nerney.
Carson David Cherry, summa cum laude.
Stephen Sullivan Helm.
Trevor Michael Lindsay, magna cum laude.
Shane Patrick Reddy.
Savannah Ray Wallace, magna cum laude.
Cole Ryan Babson.
Abigail L. Catalano, cum laude.
Rachel Gizonio.
Kendra Ashley Landry, summa cum laude.
Ella Kate Kelb, magna cum laude.
Carolyn Marie McChrystal, cum laude.
Leah Maria Baum, summa cum laude.
Ashley M. Durham, summa cum laude.
Sebastian Dongo.
Blake Anderson, summa cum laude.
Ethan John Matthews.
Hannah Elizabeth Reed, summa cum laude.
Griffin William Schoenborn.
Hannah Elizabeth Martinelli, magna cum laude.
Jonathan P. Lawton.
Brianna Mack, cum laude.
Laura Lynn Riggle, magna cum laude.
Elena Carmen Burgoyne.
Nadia Zohra Abdi, cum laude.
Ann Wiersma, cum laude.
Catherine M. Peters, summa cum laude.
Julia Nicolau, magna cum laude.
Dulce Maria Sandoval Leon.
Emma Anna Peters, summa cum laude.
Angeline Nicole Gulliver, summa cum laude.
Eliza Gray Bates.
Jamie Madison Diggio.
Raven Snow Gates.
Grace Adeline Rasper.
Chloe Jean Kimball, summa cum laude.
Grace Abigail Limoges.
Kareem Yaman.
Tyler Ann Reardon.
Tiffany Hill, magna cum laude.
Katarzyna Dobkowski, cum laude.
Jasmine M. Levesque.
Keith Ronald Parent, magna cum laude.
Curtis Special Henderson Jr.
Gabriel Mauricio Aguillon.
Kyle Jamel Rocker Fielding, cum laude.
Patrick James Maloney, magna cum laude.
Emily Catherine Rudis, magna cum laude.
Tianda Skippers, cum laude.
Sierra Faith Chaput, cum laude.
Emma Ann Bain, magna cum laude.
Allison Marie McDonald.
Chelsea Ann Tierney, magna cum laude.
Taryn Maria Clodier.
Liliana Dorothy McCullough, magna cum laude.
Mia Margaret Sevastano.
Grace Marie Erlob, summa cum laude.
Eamon Francis Kelly, summa cum laude.
Mia Nellie Gilardi Dahlquist, magna cum laude.
Adam Christopher Richardson.
Ryan Thomas Mansfield.
Logan Robert Briand, magna cum laude.
Christia Kutzer.
William Richard French Sr., summa cum laude.
Ada Lee, summa cum laude.
Tabia Miriam Sawyer, summa cum laude.
Oscar Henry Bernier.
Leanne Conzo.
Abigail Amelia Lees.
Albert Frederick Rittinger, summa cum laude.
Carolyn Good Faulkner.
Joseph Bunaskavich IV.
Abby Francis Alexikos.
Mackenzie Russell Curry.
Alexandra Francis Weeks.
Julia Fern Naraki.
Nita Orloff.
Leah Rose Dennehy, summa cum laude.
Kaylee Castaño, magna cum laude.
Catherine Page, cum laude.
Michael Tarrin.
Mason Kenneth Cassidy.
Kellen Jace Sheely, magna cum laude.
Tammy Jean Lanfier Uman, magna cum laude.
Liam Vitautas Freeman.
Ryan James Parker, cum laude.
Samiksha Pahari, magna cum laude.
Nathaniel Edward Kaplan, cum laude.
Marwa Akil Altuani.
Cody Ryan Martioski, magna cum laude.
Nathaniel Joseph Pouliot.
Xiao J. Huang.
Austin Joseph Savigny, magna cum laude.
Marcus Vinicius de Faria Quadros.
Jared Tanner Prespolis.
Shane Jonathan Liqui.
Liam Namiot, summa cum laude.
Mazhar Farouk.
Benjamin Meyer Wiley.
Megan Elizabeth Murray.
Quentin James Miller.
Zach Stephen Kaplan.
Preston Broderick Chandler.
Derek Nicholas Flynn.
Kyle Philip Fury, summa cum laude.
Souza Krygier.
Nicholas Stephen Boone.
Tyler Burns Sullivan.
Jessica Lynn Pischel, summa cum laude.
Alexandra Claire Smith.
Peter Charles LaValle, cum laude.
Olivia K. Smith.
Eileen Acevedo Diaz.
Janavi Naganaboina.
Dana Lucia Chavez Torres, magna cum laude.
Madhuri Neravetla.
Aaron Faria Schiavo.
Bala Chandar Nagala.
Madison Judith Barabee, summa cum laude.
Vinit Kotela.
Alexis Hulbert, cum laude.
Vaishnavi Takalapati.
Shari Jade Whiteley, magna cum laude.
Pavan Kumar Nuli.
Jade Lina Kosa, summa cum laude.
Nikolesvar Reddy Serigi Reddy.
Garrett D. Corbin.
Kulkarni Arishta Nargavendar.
Shelley Lynn Grass, summa cum laude.
Sharat Chandra Tatipali.
Catherine Ann Miller.
Vadun Marigandla.
Malik Firat Karaboga.
Siddhartha Varma.
Osman Sari.
Basha Shaikh.
Dwijesh Nayak.
Sachita Gautam.
Emmanuel Dixon Ando.
Akriti Panti.
Andrew John and Tim Ufozu.
Shakira Omotayo Hamsat.
Deepthi Salanke.
Mushin Kontar.
Muthu Balaji Ramasamy.
Muhammad Asif Ul Haq Khan.
Yuto Kanako.
Istiak Ahmed.
Yiguo Song. Jillian Morgan Houghton, summa cum laude.
Istiak Ahmed.
Olivia Grace Houghton, summa cum laude.
Shamima Afros Alice. H.M. Imran. Sadman Sharar Sharharum.
Sarah Teresa Torres.
Shravani Vatikonda.
Emily Blaze.
Chandra Zekar Rajana.
Emily Jessica Ashley Sackler.
Didash Reddy Imareddy.
Tuan Tien Ko Nguyen.
Anurag Kirti.
Moriam Akhtar.
Vida Adigavud Talapali.
Stephanie Davis.
Venkat Sai Jatingarlanka.
Linnea Shane Hicks.
Pranay Basava.
Vincente Filong Dao.
Venkata Durga Kalian Tadi.
Kirtana Bariki.
Pavan Kumar Magubahara.
Varshit Anavarapu.
Vani Kunti Papa Magari.
Bharadwaj Reddy Alapuram.
Krina Manish Kumar Gandhi.
Shri Ram Boli.
Bhaskar Archut Sivarseti.
Sabrina Marie McAllister, summa cum laude.
Anusha Dude.
Rebecca Mesfin Tesema.
Sai Teja Sajan.
Gelila Samuel Tadese.
Saidik Tipiredi.
Towela Victoria Mukuka.
Sai Venkata Grishmat Valabuno.
Jyotirmahi Patnam.
Rohitnath Adepu.
Sai Sunil Singh Rajput.
Ganesh Achanta.
Dhananjay Jain.
Vishnu Vardhan Reddy Peda Patiola.
Sai Monisha Akineni.
Priti Kulkarni.
Sai Sharanya Dudala, Master of Science.
Meena Shravani Kari.
Shravani Reddy Donga. Samreen Sheikh.
Jonathan Nicholas Scott, summa cum laude.
Sujit Kurisetti.
Dylan Andrew Anderson, summa cum laude.
Ishwar Inturi.
Riley Walker Jones.
Hassan Ali Raza.
Riley Walker Jones.
Adrian Turnbow Conyers.
Javen Christopher Page.
Mudassir Mohammed Abdul. Achyuta Raju Sandesi.
Franchali Soto, summa cum laude.
Mohan Babu Poluru.
Aiden William Kate Austin.
Rohit Kalakuri.
Patrick Barry Heron.
Danush Kumar Reddy Yadula.
Sydney Jean Christensen.
Suresh Kumar Alampur.
Genevieve Rose Patnode.
Nicholas Christopher Angel, magna cum laude.
Kaylin Rebecca Budulay, summa cum laude.
Jabili Veldi.
Megan Elizabeth McCormick.
Malvika Trishul Salyan.
Alana Mackenzie Smith, magna cum laude.
Stephen Ose Akoto Nyanor Berko.
Owen Thomas Stalker.
Dev Kumar Chatriwala.
Philip Robert Bennett.
Pawani Sarapala.
Jack Peter Gray.
Naina Devi Chigurapati.
Cameron Bernard, summa cum laude.
Momena Akhter.
David Alexander Plant.
Ryan Lamarca.
Ryan Cole Allen Hool. Kurt Watson, summa cum laude.
Heidi Barnes.
Austin J. Bequeth, magna cum laude.
Leticia Loana Siga Fotzing.
Spencer Anatoly Abrams, cum laude.
Aka Uloquim.
Ethan Thomas Kruger, cum laude.
Babatope Folawiyo Osibo.
Daniela Solis Sanchez, summa cum laude.
Anthony Arinzachukwu Obiakor.
Emily Greenwood.
Nikhil Neela.
Delaney Carolyn Janvrin.
Kylie Noel Fay, magna cum laude.
Jordan Brathwaite.
Marin Els, magna cum laude.
Sydney Lynn DeVries, summa cum laude.
Jake Strauss.
Noah Latif Harris.
Paul Brian Reardon.
Luke James Bramonti, magna cum laude.
Shane Matthew Sullivan.
Paul Derek Green.
Maximus Achilles Spinelli.
Patrick Cassidy.
Connor Alexander Ross, summa cum laude.
Gavin Patrick Ostandon.
Cassandra Boyce, summa cum laude.
Colton Bogosian.
Nathan Varga Wagner.
Alexander Robert Corkis, summa cum laude.
Frank Jacob Ahern.
Rachel Tomaselli Lyford.
Alexandra Taylor Hamilton.
Evan James Rollins, summa cum laude.
Jordan Elizabeth Barcelos.
Callie Elizabeth Neese, summa cum laude.
Satish Kumar Akrura.
Callum Kate Stocker.
Tegan Brianne McInnes.
Cohen Alexander Smith.
Kylie Rose Greska, summa cum laude.
Brett Robert Carlo.
Madeline Amelia Davis, magna cum laude.
Travis Joseph Pouliot.
Caitlin Jaruni Nichols.
Thomas Edward McDonald.
Aaron Silvestri.
Seth Adam Ross, summa cum laude.
Jorge Mateo Brunetti, cum laude.
Thomas John Hickey, summa cum laude.
Sarah Elizabeth Conlon.
Melissa May Newton, cum laude.
Jillian Eve Danico, summa cum laude.
Amelia Catherine Hoskin, summa cum laude.
Bella Grace Tellinghusen.
Colin Michael Murphy, summa cum laude.
Brendan Gavin Jordan.
Kathleen Caroline Snyder, magna cum laude.
Sarah Lynn DeVillers, magna cum laude.
Thomas Costas Quinn, cum laude.
Tyler Philip Page, cum laude.
Hayden Peterson Reynolds.
George Elliott Delmar.
Grace Elizabeth Kessler, cum laude.
Ian Alexander McCarty, summa cum laude.
Luke Thomas Laborde, summa cum laude.
Nathan Duval.
Todd V. Tran, cum laude.
Thomason Dana Pitch, summa cum laude.
Jesus Manuel Vasquez Lozano.
Hayden Peterson, magna cum laude.
Liam Alexander Carlin.
Brady William Ellis, summa cum laude. Alice S. Denu.
Logan Connor Megalitis, magna cum laude.
Samantha Nazal.
Raymond Robert Lauren Jr.
Hannah Rose Kimball, summa cum laude.
Katya Markovich.
Matthew Robert Price.
Carly Ann Lovejoy.
Benjamin Forrest Zepp, summa cum laude.
Rachel Rose Leone, magna cum laude.
Janelle M. Desmond, summa cum laude.
Suzanne Caroline Boosmaker, summa cum laude.
Heather Lynn Jewett, summa cum laude.
Madison Gunning.
Jose Gustavo Siles Diaz, magna cum laude.
Caitlin Marie Ditto.
Matthew Jacob Ruggeri, cum laude.
Zaina Darwich, cum laude.
Talia Sky Rothberg.
Henry J. McWilliams Caro Castro.
Elizabeth Mary Chase.
Kevin Bellum.
Aiden James Callery.
Daniel Quembe.
Austin Barnes, summa cum laude.
Pujan Gale, cum laude.
Brianna Rose Bigelow.
Lilian Garcia Ramirez, summa cum laude.
Lauren Madden Dovis.
Megan Elaine Cagle, summa cum laude.
Nick Ramp, summa cum laude.
Kaylin Grace Cook, summa cum laude.
Jacob Michael Kriplin.
Jacob Magny.
Anna Finneran Carpentier.
Cindy Karina Davila.
Ariana Marie Dumaine.
Angeli Sophia Giebler.
Madison Elizabeth Landers, cum laude.
Christina Lee Beamy, summa cum laude.
Abigail Tamara Duor, summa cum laude.
Esther Haley Blood.
Ricky Lynn Mask III.
Jada Grace Edgren, summa cum laude.
Alduha Jones.
Hannah L. Matarco.
Zuriel Sam Lugunya Muisio.
Madison Alexandra Bolton, cum laude.
Kobe Lawrence Marshall.
Hannah Jean Spooner Cronin, magna cum laude.
Jerez Epira Quo.
Alden Beitovich, cum laude.
Jaden Nathaniel Smith.
Gavin Thomas Petrowski, summa cum laude.
Zachary James Ranney, magna cum laude.
Ryan Murray.
Brandon Michael Urbis.
Mohammed Hamza Sishan.
Luke Anthony Bacco, summa cum laude.
Joseph Anthony Leary.
Jake Joseph Bond, summa cum laude.
James Patrick Kavanaugh.
Joshua Tyler Denman.
Kelsey Morgan Paradise.
Ethan John Reyes.
Benjamin Thomas Angel, magna cum laude.
Johnny Fook Lam, cum laude.
Eric Melvin Ellingson.
Christian Daniel Hinault, summa cum laude.
Isaiah Campbell.
Jacob Timothy Myers.
Scott Thomas McAvoy.
Scott Gregory Stevenson, cum laude.
Fatih Noor Osman.
Alexander Michael Scoville, summa cum laude.
Pietro Lees.
Emily Jean Wright, cum laude.
Connor Joseph Rowling, cum laude.
Jessica Walling, summa cum laude.
Stephen George Duchesne.
Mason William Bajati.
James M. Furchak, cum laude.
Jagger Conrad Forsyth.
Christopher Michael Phillips, cum laude.
Bryce Willie, summa cum laude.
Derek Anthony Pollitt.
Jacob Michael Dorsey.
Prajwal Gali.
Isabella Cormier Moraes de Silva, summa cum laude.
Torrin Murphy, cum laude.
Jasmine Duong, magna cum laude.
Peter Joseph Sargent II, summa cum laude.
Sean McDermott.
Joseph Andrew Samaji, magna cum laude.
Michael James Cook.
Zachary Elliott Vandekar, magna cum laude.
Ethan J. Rodriguez, summa cum laude.
Andrew Arthur Reardon.
Ryan Michael Clear.
Yin Lak Ng, cum laude.
Travis Scott Brown.
Brandon Michael McKenzie, cum laude.
Kyle Robert Eichen, magna cum laude.
Sangam Gurung, magna cum laude.
Matthew Mark Ritchie.
Gafur Ramos.
Benjamin Robert Warner, magna cum laude.
Jack Matthew Pepin, cum laude.
Trevor Allen Beaton, summa cum laude.
Francis Herbert Lapointe Jr.
Paige Elizabeth Hazel Garland.
David Kimball, summa cum laude.
Edwin Ochoa Aldava.
Ryan William Rainsford.
John Armand Capone.
Ariana Lynn Miller.
Ryan Christopher Hauser.
Levi Thomas Bushy.
Malcolm Peter McDonough.
Cooper Andrew Bryan, summa cum laude. Matthew Ryan O'Keefe.
Hunter Matthew Curtin.
John Matthew Lear.
Diego Misael Galvez, cum laude.
Liam O'Brien, cum laude.
Evan John Gibb.
Kyle Serafino.
Jack R. Carroll, summa cum laude.
Noah Ashworth Welsh.
Emin Ametovich.
Ryan Stephen Belanger.
Yunish Ashraf Chibub.
Nikolai Adamo Crescenzi, magna cum laude.
Karen Elizabeth Watkins.
Christopher Anthony Mainieri.
Megan Lindsay Dean, summa cum laude.
Vishnu Vardhan Rao Vadrapu.
Thompson Earl Rose, summa cum laude.
Ujwala Kumar Batini. Gaku Kikuchi.
Jared Aaron Castillo. Joshua Paul Fisher. Neil Aaron Gutman. Brandon Alex Sawyer. Forrest Clayton Brooke DeBach, summa cum laude. Kevin Tran. Hadley Garrett O'Hare, cum laude. Jared Edward Farr. Tarun Chand Kantu. Nicholas James Marinelli, cum laude. Cooper Lewis. Jonathan Michael Stark, cum laude. Tanisha Das. Shams Arifin. And last but not least, Mohammed Al-Ashab.
Congratulations to our graduates of 2025. Congratulations. Oh, what a great day. And now it is my pleasure and my honor to introduce our Alumni Board Vice President, Sean Burnham, SNHU Class of 2009. Sean.
Congratulations to the newest graduates of Southern New Hampshire University. On behalf of the Alumni Board of Directors, I am honored to officially welcome you to the SNHU Alumni Association. Today, more than 280,000 SNHU alumni from around the world congratulate you on your success and hope you will be an active part of our SNHU community. Now for the traditional turning of the tassel. When you earn your associate's or bachelor's degree, you move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left. Graduate students, when you completed your underground work, lost my place here, please forgive me. Graduate students, when you completed your undergraduate work, you already completed this process. So if there is an undergrad seated near you, please cheer them on. At this time, if you are one of our learners who has earned an associate's or bachelor's degree, I invite you to stand up and participate in this ceremony. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Move those down. You can be seated. As you continue to celebrate your achievements, remember there may be another SNHU graduate at your workplace or living right next door. Seek out and lean into your vast alumni network. Congratulations, good luck with your next chapter, and we can't wait to see what you accomplish next.
I want to thank the members of the New Hampshire Pipes and Drums for playing during our commencement exercise. The recessional will begin with the call of our bagpipers, followed by the platform party, faculty, and then the graduates, beginning with the front row. Please wait for the row in front of you before exiting in the center aisle, and you will leave through the tunnel where you entered. Guests must exit the building and meet their graduates outside. Please remember, there is no re-entry once you have left the arena. Thank you and congratulations again.